John 9:31 says, "We know that God does not hear sinners, but if anyone is God-fearing and he does his will, he hears him." Well, if you're joining us in reading through the 60-day reading plan, today's reading is John 9:13 through 41, and I encourage you to read that passage. Well, the saga of the man who was healed continues with the Pharisees attempting to figure out how this person was healed by a person who did such a thing on the Sabbath. They were like the person who goes to doctor after doctor, seeking that one which will give them the answer that he wants. It's a natural tendency to want to try and find a person who will agree with our way of thinking. This is one reason why we have as many denominations as we do. We seek out people who believe the same thing that we believe so that we can justify our position. It's the same as saying, I know that I'm right because all these people believe the same thing that I believe. Well, the problem is that just because you believe something and others believe the same thing, it doesn't make that necessarily correct. There is no such thing as your truth and my truth. It's not a both-and situation. Either something is true or not true. The Pharisees were having a difficult time trying to match their theology to what is true. Because their theology was wrong, they chose not to believe the truth, but rather to believe their theology. We try and justify many of our sins. We say things like, well, if you just acted differently, I would like you, or you made me do this because of the way you were acting. But saying these things, we're actually telling people that they control our actions. We intonate that we are not responsible for our own actions, but in reality they are. God will hear those who are repentant. God will guide those who are seeking after him. God will fellowship with those who wish to fellowship in truth. And the exact opposite is also true. God will not hear those who are sinners. God will not guide those who do not want to be guided. And God will not fellowship with those who don't seek him. We can be like a Pharisee and seek after our own things, or we can be like a repentant person and seek after God's things.